Bună ziua, bine ați venit. Suntem la conferința de presă înaintea meciului cu CFR de mâine seară. Înainte să-i dau cuvântul domnului Haralambus, vreau să reamintesc faptul că astăzi, începând cu ora 11, au fost puse în vânzare și la casele de bilete, biletele pentru partidă. După cum ați văzut, cei care ați fost deja prezenți acolo, interesul este foarte mare și pe această cale le mulțumim suporterilor. Mr. Please.
Bună ziua. Good afternoon to all of you. We have another difficult game. For me, it will be the most difficult game. And we know that we have to face the last year's champions. So we know how difficult it will be. And the only thing we have to do is to work hard in the pitch, again, from the first until the last minute, to show the attitude that we are showing the last games. We have to understand that we are doing well the last games, but it's not enough. We have to be very focused. We have to be very careful in the game, because after you win games, sometimes you feel confident, and there is no chance the players to feel confident, because we have a lot to do until the end. But the most important is always the next game, as I say, because if we don't do the things well in this game, we will forget everything that we did well until now. So the players are ready. They train very well during the week, during the last weeks. That from the day I'm here, I'm very happy and very pleased from the attitude they show every day. And I believe they will show the same attitude tomorrow, that we will need them 100% for the whole game. As I know, we will have the fans in the pitch. We will have many people tomorrow in the pitch, as I have informed from the people around the club. Maybe we'll have like 50,000 people. And this happened because of the performance of the players. The players brought the people to the stadium. The players will bring the people to the stadium tomorrow. But it's very important to play not only with the emotions, because many times we forget that we have to use the mind, the brain, more than the emotions. The emotions are good until one point, but the most important is to be clever and to do the things well, as we are doing the last games.
Is the pressure?
The pressure is high every week. I'm telling you, since I'm here, if you are in a club like FCSB, the pressure is high every week, but the players show that they can handle the pressure, and to play in this team, you have to know how to handle the pressure, and they handle it very well. But as I tell you, in this kind of clubs, you will always have pressure. There is no chance to be in this kind of club and not to have a pressure. If we don't want to live with pressure, we cannot be in this club. So the pressure will be always there.
Do you still consider CFR to be a force, judging by their less results, the less performances they had?
To be?
A force?
Of course. CFR, it's a big team. They have quality and experienced players. And for me, they're a very good team, very experienced team. And I told you before, it's a team that won the champion. They have players inside the team that won championships. And it will be very hard for us. Very hard, we know it, but we are ready.
But it seems to be the first game in the last years in their FCSB is a big favorite against CFR.
Look, we cannot think too much, you know. We will face the game as we face the last games. It's a game that we have to win, and we cannot think many things. And I'm a person that doesn't see, the results of the last years or what happened the last years. The thing is what we will do tomorrow.
Andrea Compagno is ready to play?
I believe, because, I'm here to say always the truth, that he is not ready to play from the first minute, but he has big chances to be on the bench.
What's his situation?
Ejuma is the same. The The situation is the same. He didn't train for the last weeks, so he will be out.
For the rest of the season, or do you
Most probably, now that we are speaking, most probably he will be out for the rest of the season, but I don't know how the things will go, I mean, next week, but most probably he will be out.
And David Miculescu, he had some problems last match.
He is perfect. He's good, he's ready to be in the squad.
What means for you the attendance of this match is a possible record of this season on National Arena?
You mean for the fans?
Fans, yeah.
Yeah, I told you before, the players made this. The players brought the fans close to the team, and every week we see many more fans coming because of the performance of the players. And I wish we keep it up tomorrow in order to have them until the end of the season with us, because for sure the players play for the fans also.
It's a dream to have 50,000 people in the stadium.
It's wonderful, you know, it's something very nice for the players, for the people that will be there tomorrow, and for the Romanian football. You know, it's very important to have full stadiums and this kind of atmospheres that you can see in Europe, because these kind of atmospheres you cannot easily see in our countries, and it's very nice. It will be very nice, but as I told you before, the atmosphere is one, and what we will make in the pitch is another thing. We have to not be emotional in the game. We have to be clever. Emotions are important, but the most important is to make the tactical things and what we have to do in the pitch.
Do you feel like the pressure is growing with each game that goes and as the season comes to an end?
Look, I told you, the pressure is the same every week. From the moment that you will fight for the championship, the pressure is there, you know. Every week the pressure is there. If we are a team that we are fighting every game, you cannot make mistake. And we have to be focused, eliminate our mistakes to make us less mistakes as possible. And we live every day with this pressure. And as I told you, we like to live with this pressure.
What do you expect tonight in Craiova?
What do I expect tonight? Okay. We cannot expect things if we don't do the things properly from our side.
But you will play tomorrow.
Yes, but the most important is we cannot, I mean, for sure, we don't depend on us, as I told you last week. But no matter what happens tonight, because nobody knows what happens tonight, we have to win tomorrow, you know? So for us, we depend on others, and for sure, we want the others to lose points. We don't know if it will happen, but whatever happens, we have to win tomorrow. So the most important for us is to win tomorrow.
Will you gather the team and watch FARU tonight together?
We will be in the cantonament together. We'll have many televisions. We will watch the games. We watch all the games. And I don't know now if we will watch the game all together, but for sure we will watch the game.
How do you see this protest of referee against Gigi Becali? Because do you feel that that might influence their performance on FCSB games?
Look, I don't like to speak for referees because I believe that we have to respect them. They are humans, also like us. Like the players make mistakes, we can make mistakes, they can make mistakes, and I believe it's human mistakes, you know. And I always respected the referees, and as a player, and now as a coach, I always had good relation with the referees, and I don't like to speak, I mean, badly for the referees. They are human beings, they can make mistakes, it's normal, and I believe the mistakes they make is, logic. They are human beings also, they can make mistakes.
After this period here, what do you like the most at FCSB?
What I like the most, I enjoy every day here. I enjoy every day because, as I told you in the previous press conferences, I met good people, you know, and this helped me in order to fit with the team very, very fast. And the whole environment around the club is what makes me to be happy every day.
And what was the hardest thing here?
The traffic. I didn't have any difficulties, to be honest, really. I'm a person that fit easy in all situations. One thing that I face hard in Romania is the traffic. I cannot say something else.
Which
It was no problem.
which CFR player scares you?
Scarce. Okay, I told you before, they have experienced players, they have good squad. It's not about one player. Always I believe in a collective team, in a collective, situation, and this is what I say also for our teams when I was asked before about who is the most important player for our club. I always say that one player or two players cannot make the difference alone. Okay, for sure, they can make individual actions, but you cannot do things alone. It's a collective game, football, and everybody has to work together in order to achieve the result.
Is the most important match of the season?
For me, yes. For me, yes. I told you before that it's the most important. Tomorrow is the most important because we cannot see far. We have to do the things good tomorrow in order to see the future better.
Do you think the FCSB has a good chance to win the title in this season?
The only thing that I'm sure is that by my side, I said it many times and I will say it one more time, that we have the best squad in the league. From my point of view, we have the best players in the league, and I believe, yes, that we can fight until the end.
There,
I told you before that for me the most important game is tomorrow, for many reasons. For many reasons, we cannot think too much, but as you said, all the teams, CFR is close to us, we are close to Farul, so the things can change in any moment, with any results this weekend. So, again, we are 100% focused on only our game tomorrow.
there are some rumors Porto is interested in Tavi Popescu. Do you think
Some rumors about?
Tavi Popescu? Do you think Tavi is ready?
I didn't hear anything. I don't know if these rumors exist or no, but at this moment that we are speaking now, everybody has to be focused in our target. It's only like 2 weeks to finish the championship, and if any player from our club has the chance to go abroad, especially in this kind of clubs, for sure everybody will be happy, and the players and the club and the whole country. It's very nice for players, and this is the way. They have to have dreams in their life, And but at this moment, I think the players are focused on the game tomorrow and on the target of the team.
Which score do you prefer for tomorrow?
Which score? To win the game. With any score, just to win the game, to take the 3 points. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.